Hi everyone, Nathan Hall here. Today's activity, this will be a point counterpoint. That means we'll look at one point of view, then another one. Remember we talked about persuasive writing right before Christmas? Kind of like that, but this time you're going to get 2 points of view, both trying to persuade you. It's up to you to figure out how to think. So this is all going to be about the moon. In the live class we'll talk about what you guys know about the moon, with whether or not people still go there, if you'd like to go, and how we find important details while reading, and whether it reads the text or the questions we'll talk about as well. So a big thing we're going to look at here is some of the decisions made, and your point of view, and how to tell what someone thinks or believes. First, some vocabulary: base, crater, lunar, mine, universe, voyage. Most of these you probably already know, but let's go over some of the more important ones. They'll show up down below and in future quizzes. A base, a place where people can live and work, where you'd find army bases in the world. Good question. Craters, big circles formed when something hits the ground. Lots of them on the moon. This is one too in Arizona. I've been here once. It's about 3 miles around. You can walk around it. Windy though. So voyage, long trip or journey. Someone says bon voyage. They're being French for have a good trip. Promote something, make it more popular. So anything that makes it more popular. In movies, you see the commercials, you see the posters, you see the stars on TV. Promoting. And investigate. You learn more about something. So this is a science activity. I should just say science activity here. How do scientists investigate things? So do points of view, think about which one you agree with. That's what you have to know. I'll give you this first one here. We're talking about how, okay, this should come through in the PowerPoint. So, how it was like when we sent the first trip up. And this one says, we should go back. We should try to build a base, a place where people can live on the moon. Why? If we do, we can go over to other places. We can learn new things. We can do some research. Get some supplies out. Get some things we need. First step toward voyage into space. What do you guys think about that? You're going to tell me. Let's look at someone who says, nope, bad idea. This person says, why send people? We could just send robots. They're better people here. They can find out more. Going to space is dangerous. Whoops, missed one. So he says we should abandon these ideas. Look at something a little more practical. Well, again, what do you think about his points? You have to tell me that. More vocabulary. Precise, very accurate. Helps to be precise in math class. If you're not, it's going to take off points. Pose. You present or show something. If you wanted to live on the moon, what are some threats on the moon you'd have to worry about? Something we'll talk about. And abandon. Ever see a house like this? You leave it behind. Could be a car, too. So here's some questions that will show up, mainly in the homework and the quizzes. So a good thing to acquaint yourself with. Go over these, be sure you can answer it, and this would be a good opinion thing to look at. Is it important that we go into space? Got problems on Earth. Why go up there? On the other hand, problems on Earth. Why not go up there? Depends on the tone. And what are some possible benefits? Well, I already brought a lot. They may bring more. That's all I have for today. Any questions, come to the live class, drop me a message, we'll get things worked out. There will be some writing, some vocabulary on this, and be sure to read carefully. That's all for now. Adios.